Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today we're looking at and discussing cameras to help with hobbies. Specifically metal detecting. As you may gather, I've trapped myself to a metal detector, and I'm also an avid videographer. One major setback of metal detecting in my permission field that I have from a very generous farming couple that know me is that the field and farm is covered by a no-fly zone. So that's drone photography out of the way. Now, this could have been a deal breaker, but I just saw it as an opportunity to buy another camera. Now, I've had GoPros and smaller cameras in the past, and I've never been happy with them. Overheating is a major issue and letting me down. Sometimes you can't retake a video. The moment's gone. And so you need to have something you can rely on. Preferably a one button take to record, and then when you press stop, you've captured what you want. None of this faffing about with it froze, or it overheated, or it didn't start recording. So I did have my trusty Insta360 1X2s, and they really are super cameras. How did I end up with two? You tell me. It took me ages to get round to pulling the trigger and buying one, and then a second one came along and I couldn't resist it. I've yet to find a reason to have two, but maybe one day I'll need two. So, what can I do with the Insta360 1X2? I can stick it on the end of a long pole and simulate a drone shot. So that'll get round the no-fly zones. If you see any jet fighters with a 1X2 attached to them, then I've maybe had the pole a bit too extended. So that's what you can look forward to, is aerial photos without an aerial device. Now that just leaves, how do we look at the finds that I'm going to come across on this farmer's field when I'm metal detecting? I've got an iPhone 11 and that will provide some good stuff, but it's not convenient to be filming while I'm digging and then looking at anything that I do find. So another camera, another reason to go out, another reason to get out of my chair, a bit of fun. And it arrived on the scene, just launched recently. So I'm breaking the mould and buying new. Yep, you heard it here first. Insta 360 Go 3. It's a tiny camera. It has the form factor of the end of your thumb. I think it weighs 35 grams or so, but that's irrelevant. It has a charging hub, and it sits in the charging hub with a magnetic contact. Internal storage, I've gone for 64 gig so I can get a couple of hours of video, which I'm going to be interrupting the video between each hole I dig. So that may well be a day's filming. It doesn't have SD cards, so you're stuck with whatever you choose. I've gone for the mid-range one. There was a slightly cheaper option, 32 gigabyte. So I've gone for 64. I think the 128 gigabyte internal storage is possibly overkill for what I'm doing, but time will tell. So the 1X2 on a stick for aerial shots. The Go 3 for close-ups. Now that's the plan. When I watch YouTube videos of people examining coins that they've come across in a field or on a beach, you want to see that it's a coin of some significance. So I do hope that the detail will show, but time will tell. When it arrives, that'll be the impetus to get me out of my chair, out in the field, digging a few holes. Thanks for watching. Join me again soon.